Take out a sheet of paper and divide it into two columns. On one side, please write the word and part of speech. On the other side, please write the definition and any helpful examples. Please pause the video at any time if you feel that I am going too fast. The first word is virtuosity. Virtuosity is a noun referring to a technical skill, usually some type of skill that's exhibited by a musician, for example. For instance, his virtuosity on the flute was legendary. Extemporaneous. Extemporaneous is an adjective referring to that which is done impromptu or something that occurs spontaneously. For instance, the musicians had an extemporaneous jazz session after dinner. Idolatrous. Idolatrous is an adjective describing that or someone who is given to the worship of idols or false gods. For instance, their idolatrous behavior kept the natives under the spell of dishonest rulers. Feigned. Feigned is a verb, and to feign means to fake. For example, she feigned a headache to get away from the party quickly. Ambivalent. Ambivalent is an adjective describing the existence of mutually conflicting feelings or thoughts, such as love and hate, both at the same time. For example, I am ambivalent about taking the journey, both fearing and desiring it more than anything I've ever wanted in my life. Effusive. Effusive is an adjective describing that which is unrestrained or excessive in emotional expression. For example, when her boyfriend left her for good, her outcries were effusive. Terse. Terse is an adjective describing that which is concise or brief. Terse describes something that is free from superfluity or something that is not excessive. For example, he was terse, to the point, and clear in his intentions. Kowtow. A kowtow is a noun referring to a Chinese salutation in which one touches the forehead on the ground in some type of gesture of respect or submission. For example, she performed the kowtow when the emperor arrived. Importunate. Importunate is an adjective describing one who is stubbornly persistent in their requests or their demands. For instance, the importunate government would not yield in its quest for new territory. Evasions. An evasion is a noun referring to a means of escaping or avoiding, usually done either through cleverness or deceit. For instance, she employed numerous evasions to get out of the city undetected. Balk. Balk is a verb describing the action to stubbornly refuse. For example, he balked at the very idea of compromise. Insular. Insular is an adjective describing that which is isolated and is usually suggestive of the isolated type of life that you would find on an island. For instance, their beliefs continued for centuries due to their insular lifestyle. Acerbic. Acerbic is an adjective describing that which is sharp or bitter in either temper, mood, or expression. For instance, his acerbic tongue hurt more than a kick to the ribs. Imbiber. An imbiber is a noun referring to a drinker, specifically one who drinks alcoholic beverages, usually in excess. For example, the Imbibers made merry while the widows wept. And finally, schizoid. Schizoid is an adjective describing that which has a split personality, as in one with schizophrenia. For example, the living room was schizoid, flowery on one side, but bare on the other.